So walk me through your night, man. Saturday night. That was wild. That must have been like up there for you in terms of the all-time great things that you've done in your life, George.
Yeah. I mean, I had Pat McAfee called me earlier in the week. Goes, hey, I've been pestering him a little bit since last year. I was like, hey, man, if you ever need someone to help you in the ring, I'm available. Don't care when. And then, like, he kind of stepped away from wrestling for a little bit.
Yep.
Saw him. He was like, hey, you still interested? Like, of course. Just hit me up. And then this past week, he said, hey, I might have something for you. Are you still interested? And I said, yeah. You have my number. I'll be there regardless. If you want me to hop in the ring, do whatever you want. I can hit someone with a table, hit someone with a chair, jump on the ladder. Probably not. But I'll do anything you want me to do. And then I got to talk to Triple H, Mr. H, sorry. Talked to him a little bit. He gave me the rundown. And then, Pat, The Miz, and me making some magic on night one of WrestleMania in L.A. How fun.
So you're saying you've been telling Pat, hey, hook me up if you need me. I'm ready to be hooked up. And the first time he finally hooked you up was for WrestleMania. Is that right?
Yeah, just Pat McAfee, just guys being dudes. He's one of the boys.
Yep.
Just said, hey, suggested me for a bit, what they were doing. Say, hey, he's going to be there. And like I said, every time he posts anything about wrestling, I throw him a little DMs, and I just, throw him the sideways eyes, like, hey, I'm here. And just, letting him know that I'm still available. But it's just how it came to be. He just gave me a call, and the next thing you know, I'm in WrestleMania on Saturday, just kind of talking about it. And then Saturday night hits, and you know what? It was one of the most, I think it was the second most anxiety I've ever had in my life behind seeing it with Kelly Clarkson.
So NFL honors still tops. This past year's NFL honors still tops in terms of anxiety.
Oh my gosh, Rich, I was so scared. I don't sing much in front of people. At least WWE, hey, I'm fully invested in it. I watch it. I watch Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I'm in it. Follow it all on Twitter. Singing a Kelly Clarkson song. Not, I don't do that weekly. It's not something I do all the time, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. But having to jump over the barrier, trying not to catch my feet, overthinking everything. But the good news at the end of the day is that I'm really good at hitting people, and so that was pretty natural for me.
Although, George, I got to tell you, the moves you were putting on The Miz would be 15 yards in your normal profession, in your day job or your night job. That's 15 yards.
Not if I'm carrying the football.
Huh. Interesting. So in that regard, it did look like you were a complete natural here, George. Was there no rehearsal with The Miz the first time that you started making these maneuvers? There was no, practicing these maneuvers in any way, shape, or form, George?
He gave me he talked me through it for about 5 minutes, and then he's like, you know what, you got it, you're good to go. I don't want to put too much stuff in your head. Just go hit me. And it was fun too. Then once I was walking back to my seat after the rehearsal, he goes, one of the other guys goes, hey, make sure you hit him harder than he thinks he's going to get hit. It'll look better. So I was like, all right, sounds good. Wow. That was really fun.
He's a big Browns fan, right, George?
Oh, trust me, we were talking about that. Every time I see The Miz, we talk football. It's fantastic. He's big into fantasy football. So we were talking about that. I always tell everybody, just draft Christian McCaffrey #1. It's your best bet. After that, I couldn't tell you. But that's a for sure. Whether he's going to be hot, so I would just keep drafting him #1. That'd be my #1.
Well, okay, very good. Yeah, I'm in a fantasy league with him, George. So I know he's diehard, but he also he chooses too many Cleveland Browns. He does. That's always been his Achilles heel. You found the other one with the clothesline. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know. And then Pat punted his face to the moon.
He did.
Yep.
Hey, did you see the bump that Pat took jumping from the top to the ground?
Yeah.
He hit full. The Miz helped him out a little bit, but that was full spine on the canvas.
Yeah.
When Pat put out a photo. On his, he Instagrammed out a photo of it. It looks photoshopped, where he's
upside down.
He's upside down at a 45-degree angle, heading down to the ground. It looked like, okay, let's just take Pat McAfee standing upright. Someone will just tilt it, flip it upside down. That was unbelievable. It was unreal.
If you look at it again, I'm in the very background. with my jaw on the floor, going, "Holy shnikes, what am I about to witness?"
Oh man!
Wow.
Hey, before I let you go, my wrestling aficionado TJ Jefferson wants to ask you something because he was at Wrestlemania all weekend long.
Yeah, actually.
You ran into him.
I ran into George.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
What's up, brother?
I know he tried to put me in a headlock. It was crazy.
Security had to pry me off. George, of course, I'm sure that the NFL career is going to last for a long time and you're going to have much success. But when you finally hang the cleats up, is getting in the ring something that you've given any thought to? Because, I mean, what I saw from you on Friday, man, it looked like you were obviously having a blast, and you've got the size, you've got the physicality. So, is that something you'd look into?
I am about 5 minutes from making a phone call to get a wrestling installed at my house in a barn. So
really?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to any opportunity. Like I said, Mr. H has my number. That's not a phone call I'll ever ignore. So I'm always open to participating in fun, violent events.
I'm with it. And if you need a wise man, if you need a Paul Heyman character, I'll just suggest myself, and I'll just throw that out there for you.
Booker T said he was going to do that for me.
Oh, okay.
You can go. Yeah, you can one-on-one Booker T, and if you can beat him, you got it.
Well, no, you'd have two brothers with dreadlocks in your corner, so, I mean, I don't see how you could lose.
Yeah, we ain't getting beat. No, sir. No, sir.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.